gives a fuck if grandma was married 30, 40, 50 years, if she was miserable for most of those years? People are saying, why don't marriages last like they used to?
I'll gladly tell this young lady why a lot of marriages don't even last nowadays. It's simply because women are delusional and a lot of modern Western women don't even qualify to be somebody's wife. And I really don't know where this young lady got her information from, because a lot of these old couples that I know who got married to practice their morals and values that they had, which a lot of women nowadays don't even know about, they are still married and they are as happy as they can be because they are able to grow old together. But let's continue and see what else she has to say.
Because women are able to take care of themselves. Our grandmothers would have left if they were in better positions than they were.
Whenever you hear a woman say that, just know that she is full of it. She is full of it because a woman being able to pay her own rent, pay her own car note, her cell phone bill, buy herself some food and clothing is not the reason why she feels as though that she does not need a man in her life. What these women are doing and think that they're special for is just basic adult activities and responsibilities, that to begin with. And the real reason why a lot of women nowadays really don't want to commit to a man who's really has his head on his right place, is because they don't want a man to tell a woman, cover up. They don't want a man to tell a woman, stop making yourself look like a fool on social media. Not even making her look like a fool, she's also making the man look like he's a fool at the same damn time. So, and another reason is the simple fact that she thinks she has options. A lot of women nowadays think that they have options because of social media and the way they show themselves and the reaction they get from a lot of women and even men. You know, a lot of women are telling each other, girl, you're the bomb, you're the baddest bee, you're this, you're that. And men are obviously giving them the flowers too. But what they forget is, once you turn all that off, once they hit the wall, once their time is over, those men are going to vanish and follow the next girl that's younger than her. But go ahead, sweetheart, let me listen to your BS explanation. This cannot get any worse.
Those men were beating their asses. Those men were cheating on them. Those men had second and third families out there, and the women had to put up with that shit. They were encouraged by their parents to stay. They were encouraged by their church to stay. Who gives a fuck if you was married 40 years, but your ass was crying for 35 of them?
She's really over here mixing apples with oranges. I am not going to deny the fact that things probably have been rough back in the day. Even my grandparents had to experience some racism. Hell, even my parents back in the day. But the thing about it is this: families back then stayed together because they had one goal. And they were listening, obviously, to society and people in their environment why they should not split, because it would not make a good look. But people today, really tables have turned, because now it's women that are cheating on their husbands while the husband is out there trying to make money so he can pay the bills. Right? Now you have women out here having multiple partners at the same freaking time and are completely okay with that. So what really has changed? Tables have turned. Now women think they have the upper hand, acting absolutely masculine when they don't even realize that men are done with them.
You were being disrespected for all of those years. That shit ain't worth it. That shit is not worth it. And I'm starting to see a trend on TikTok where a lot of the older women are speaking out about their experiences when they were married, how they wish they would have left. I even see some healthcare workers that work in these nursing homes, these assisted living facilities, and a lot of these older women are filled with regret.
You know what's so funny about this character? She's making all of these statements. She's making it look like marriage is such a bad thing. It is horrible. Women are regretting it. They shouldn't be doing it. It is disrespectful. There are no benefits. When she's married herself. She's married herself. And I'm going to show you a couple of clips because I did my homework. I went to her TikTok. Her name is Rich Auntie, by the way. I wonder who's the moneymaker, her or her man. These women, they don't want a man that's telling them how to behave. And I'm going to show you a clip by Muhammad Ali, may he rest in heaven, that my husband sent me the other day and said, this is how a man is supposed to think and operate. And a lot of women don't want this nowadays. Women want simps. Women want men by their sides who do as these women please without any questions asked. I can't believe that there are content creators like this one. How are you going to say and tell women that marriage ain't shit when you got a man? Yep, this is Rich Auntie, her BBL, and her husband. As you can see, he's completely fine with her introducing her booty to all of us. And I'm telling you, these women, they want a sponsor. Just like CGA always says, they don't want a husband that tells them, look girl, what are you doing with your ass all up in the camera? He is loving it because he's paying for all of it. Yes, and that is the exact type of husband that a lot of modern women want nowadays, because he's just supposed to pay for everything, agree with everything, and do everything that this woman is telling her husband. And as you can see, he's clearly a little older than her, but at the end of the day, age really doesn't matter. What matters is that this woman really has no class. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to say this. No woman, no wife, no girlfriend or fiance has any need in the world to turn around to the camera and show everybody her ass. Now, everyone out there may think that this is normal behavior. Saraya is 2025, you're a little stuck up, but we're over here trying to bring back morals and values. Even though some of you may think that this is a little too late, I believe that it's not. Because in my environment, women have class. In my environment, women would look at this behavior and be like, what in the fuck is this? In my environment, people still have morals and they practice them. This shit that you see all over social media is not normal. And I'm here to tell you, gentlemen, do not settle for less. If you have a woman who does this type of shit, she's not your woman. It's just your turn. Now let's look at a short clip by Muhammad Ali and what he thinks about women who have the need to show themselves to other men. And the way he thinks, the way he speaks is really how men are supposed to think. Because you gotta put your foot down. And if you don't put your foot down, you sometimes have to put your foot somewhere else. But I'm not going to say that. Let's dive into the clip, everyone.
What's wrong with miniskirts? What's wrong with hot pants?
Number one, I have a wife and she's walking around with a skirt up to here. And then what's happening? Well, why do I want everybody to see her? What's a man? I mean, people looking and winking, they lusting for her, all kind of freaks and no good people on the streets. Why do I want my wife? She can't bend over because the panties show if the wind blow. Horses show the behind. Cows and animals and mules. Human beings don't walk around with the behind out. Savages walk around with the behinds out. And my wife's behind ain't for every man to look at. You understand? So it makes a lot of sense. So how can I protect my woman if I'm walking down the street, she's half naked and some sadist run up and grab her? Hell, I shouldn't have put out there.
Well, he just told so many women that they are not wifey material, and at the same time, he told a lot of men that they're not husband material, because a lot of men would let behavior like this slide. Either if it's a cute outfit, if you are out in public, you're with or without your woman and she's dressing like that, it's a no-no. There's nothing wrong with being classy, but when you're showing yourself, your booty, which a lot of women really do not have a problem with nowadays, and you're showing that to other men, even on social media, I'm sorry, you're not it. You're not wifey material. You're insecure, really. You're just looking for confirmation, and you're no good. You're putting your life in danger and your man's life in danger, and you're supposed to be somebody that a man is supposed to provide for and protect. I'm out of it, y'all. Well, this is everything I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comment section what you think about today's video. Other than that, thank you so much for staying loyal to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you have been, thank you so much for being here. So yeah, with that being said, make sure you stay tuned for more content, and of course, stay safe in these streets, everyone.